Welcome back, guys, to yet another World of Warcraft video on this channel. Today we are going to be talking about, as you can tell from the title, we're going to be talking about the best way to level from 50 to 60. Now, the reason that I'm making this video is because a lot of people still come around and ask me, as you can see here. Yes, we're still scrolling. There's a lot of level 60s on my account, okay? I have 45 level 60s at the moment, and a lot of people ask about what the best way is to level from 50 to 60. Now, before we get into the video, make sure that you guys drop a like on the video. Also, subscribe to the channel with all notifications on, and drop a comment down in the description below of how many ults that you currently have in the game. So just how many? How many at level 60? You can include the rest of them if there are some on the way there. But either way, I'd just love to hear about it. You know, maybe your main, what you're looking forward to in the next expansion towards, you know, together with the fact you're building an alt army. Anyway, the simple answer is just tell me how many ults you have at level 60. But let's get straight into it. The simple answer to how I leveled all of my characters from 50 to 60 is when they got to 50, I left them in a rested location. Now, why would you do that? Well, you get rested experience, right? And it maxes out at a certain point. It maxes out after 10 days. So if you leave a character at any level in a main city, it maxes out the amount of rested reputation that you can get after 10 days. So what I did is I leveled a majority of my characters all the way up to level 50. I stuck them in a main city, and then I left. And then I started leveling up more, and then I left, started leveling up more. And that obviously means that when I eventually started leveling from 50 to 60, I would have rested experience a lot of the way, if not all the way. Now, as for the process of going from 50 to 60, the best way to solo level without help is doing Threads of Fate, okay? Threads of Fate, hands down, is the best way and the fastest way to do it. So you pick up Threads of Fate, you do the different zone quests that are there, like reinforcing the court or supporting Revendreth or whatever they're called. You pick up those at the main hubs of each Covenant zone, and then you go start, you do world quests, you do the bonus objectives, and you do the easiest quest, the kill quests, the run from one place to another, not long like NPC walk, you know, do the quickest quests that are available to you. And then also, you want to do dungeons at least once for the quests in the dungeons. When you get them from every single zone, then you can do the dungeons. You are going to complete every single zone before you actually get to max level. And along the way, it's also a good idea to do Torghast. I don't recommend you do Torghast before level 51, especially if you have legendaries, because if you do not have legendaries, heirlooms do not scale well before you hit level 51. When you're level 50, they're like 58 eye level or something, but then as soon as you hit 51, they go up to like 98 eye level, which means that do not do Torghast before you hit 51. That's basically the simple answer. And I mean, that's pretty much it. You pick up Threads of Fate, you do the bonus objectives, you do the world quests, you do the zone quest specifically, and the dungeons once for their specific quests, and do Torghast for the daily quest. If you level over multiple days, you can come back to Torghast and do it again. So that is very important. Now, the way that I did it specifically is I had multiple level 50s. So on one character, I logged on, I spent all of the rested experience that it had, and then when I ran out, I logged on to the next character and did the same thing. Next character did the same thing. So I always was at the maximum efficiency for rested experience. But obviously, if you guys are only leveling a couple characters, it doesn't really matter. But the only reason that I'm making this video is again, because a lot of people were asking what the fastest way is. And that is it. I don't really have to show you guys because it is that simple. You just do Threads of Fate from 50 to 60. You can also spam dungeons. It takes about an hour or two longer, especially if you're DPS, to get from, it might be 2 hours, depending on how active you are with that. But that's basically it. You can also spam dungeons if you want. But the fastest way is no question about it. It is Threads of Fate. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that answers the question for the people that don't know yet. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until the next one. See you guys.